Welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and we're back with another Total War Warhammer video. Today we're going to theorycraft about the upcoming DLC, specifically the actual FLC that comes alongside it. This is due to a recent blog post by the Total War team that actually gave us some hints. So without further ado, let's begin. Just a quick note before we actually get started, I just want to give you guys a heads up for those that don't own Total War Warhammer 2. It's currently free to play for this weekend, so you guys might be able to check it out and so on. All Warhammer DLC is also 75% off, so take advantage guys. This is the perfect time to get some new content to play through during the lockdown. But that being said, a lot of people don't check out the blog post, and I actually do every now and then. To be honest, I actually missed this one until someone actually told me about it. But this blog post had a rather interesting video attached to it, which is what you're seeing on screen right now. They've given us hints as to what's coming in the new FLC pack. A new Legendary Lord as usual, a new mount interestingly enough, and an Old World update. We are pretty much aware that the next Old World update will be the Greenskins, but the Legendary Lord and the mount are what is interesting to me. Now, we're not aware what the DLC pack is actually going to be, it's not been confirmed yet, but many, including myself, believe it's going to be a High Elf versus Greenskin DLC considering the fact that the Greenskins are being redone. Now let's go on the hypothetical that this indeed is actually the DLC pack. In most cases, we'd look towards the High Elves and the Greenskins to find another Legendary Lord. However, since the Shadow and the Blade totally surprised us with Reponse, we can actually look towards different factions. In terms of the High Elves, there's really not many other characters left, barring the character that eventually becomes the Incarnate of Flames, and if my theory is correct that they will eventually touch upon the end times, I think they'll leave him for that. There's an obvious choice here for the Greenskins, which would be Gorbad Ironclaw, but I think that we'd probably get him in the future. To be honest, I'd like to see a different faction. Mainly because the FLC for the Shadow and the Blade had thrown me off so completely, and then I realized that it was absolutely fantastic. We had a new Skaven Lord, a new Dark Elf Lord, both in the DLC, and then the FLC was a Bretonnian. Honestly, it was rather genius, and I hope that they continue to do this in the future. So who could this Legendary Lord be, or specifically, what faction could he be from? I myself am hoping for a Dwarf Lord. Possibly maybe Thoric Ironbrow? While Reponse herself wasn't really a lore-friendly addition in terms of Warhammer Fantasy, I think it'd be really cool if the FLC Lords of the future had some sort of relevance with the races of the main DLC pack. So with that being said, what race has a lot of history with the High Elves and the Greenskins? The Dwarves. The main reason I want to see a dwarf added is because it will also give the dwarves a reason to be in the Vortex campaign, as they're currently not really represented there. Yes, they're represented as NPC factions, but I'd like to see a playable one too. We currently only have 2 remaining DLC packs as far as it's been confirmed, maybe just one depending on the recent pandemic issues, and I'd like to see some Game 1 races placed into the Vortex campaign to follow along suit with the Empire and the upcoming Greenskin DLC. All we'll require is a Dwarf and a Vampire Count Lord, and just adding in those 2 races via FLC would be more easier than full DLC as they won't need new mechanics and so on. But now we look towards the really odd thing about this video, the whole new mount thing. A lot of people are speculating that this will be a Griffin because the High Elves will most likely be featured in this upcoming DLC, and Alfarian the Grim is known to ride Griffins. However, if that's the case, wouldn't the Griffin mount then actually be a DLC thing and not for an FLC? The same thing could be said about the long-awaited chariots for the Orc War bosses too. So, I don't know, honestly, I've tried to think about it. I've tried to even look online for speculation and so on, where some people even suggested the mechanical steed for the Empire, but I find that rather unlikely. It would be cool though. Honestly, this video is more of a theory crafting thing. I'm hoping to start a discussion with you guys, so what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and let's start a discussion. There are literally so many possible choices for what could be the new FLC Legendary Lord and this new mount that I'm assuming loads of people would have different ideas, so I'm curious to see what you guys would think. But with that, my friends, we've come to the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, might I suggest giving the video a like or even subscribing to the channel, as it really does help us out. In the description link below, we have various links to different social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram and Discord, where you can get in contact with the Great Book team. Also in the description section below, we have an affiliate link with Element Games where you could buy loads of hobby-based products, not just Warhammer, for 10 to 25% off. Using the link to make a purchase and also using our special code that's also in the description below supports the channel at no extra cost to you. A big thank you to our patrons. Your support means the world to us. Honestly, it's amazing that people want to help a small channel like us grow and get to a higher level of content. A big thank you to our patron Gibraltar LUSC for subscribing to us at our Fane level. Honestly, mate, you're super cool. And a big thank you to all of you for liking, sharing, and commenting on these videos. Honestly, the channel is growing a lot recently. As I'm recording this, we've just passed 5,000 subs, which might not seem a lot to many, but it's absolutely massive to me. So thank you so much guys for the support, and honestly, I can't thank you enough. But with that, my friends, thank you for watching once again, and I shall see you all again very, very soon. Have a good day.